4th and 2.
And Bruce, Coach Medley playing it a little close to the vest, and you've got an 11-point lead. Going to try to play field position and let Skullroot kick Oakland back into the hole.
Skullroot will be standing on his 17-yard line. Snap is a good one, and the punt is off the side of his foot. It may hit the turf and roll a little bit. It will bounce up in the air and then gets a good roll and rolls down to the 31-yard line. So the turf makes a lot of difference on punts. That thing hit on the 40, rolled 9 more yards to the 31, and Terry Stafford, a pretty good kick off a shank almost.
Not bad, Bruce. From our 31 to Oakland's 31, that's 38 yards, no return. Not a bad result.
Oakland will come out of the huddle with a flanker to the right, which is Todd, and a split in to the left. Take it, fake it, cross, look for the pass, throws, got a man open up on the 40 and went out of bounds. Complete as he hit number 30, Chris Pearson, up on the 30 and got 9 yards. 2nd and 1. He just run it down and out. Johnson put it right on the money on the 40-yard line. 2nd and 1. Falls on the 40-yard line. 11 and 14. Oakland 3. We're in the 3rd quarter. We've played almost 3 minutes. Oakland comes to the line with a wing right, split in left, run their tailback. We hit him at the line, knock him down. I don't think he got a first down. Alex Skullroot and Hasty there to knock him down. Skullroot getting up slowly. He was there to hit him hard. He got back to the 40. He didn't quite make the first down. He got to the 40 and a half. He got about a half a yard. 3rd down and a half a yard to go. Skullroot and Hasty were there. Skullroot hit him first. Oakland really comes out of the huddle. They get their plays called quickly and get out of the huddle. After the line, take the football. Long count this time, trying to draw us off sides. No play, I think. 3rd down. They're trying. Now there, they're going to run it. We hit him, banged him. He got a first down. He fell forward and got the first down. Skullroot hit him again on the 41. He fell forward to 42 and got the first down.
It's a play we like to call no play, run the play. If you don't draw them off sides, the quarterback gives another signal, says set one more time, and then runs the snap, and they gave it to the fullback, Bell, right up the middle.
Oakland in the huddle. They signal in their plays from the side, and that's what they're doing now. Oakland gets off a lot of plays because they get to the line quickly. It is 1st and 10. Wide slot right. Take the ball, run a bootleg out to the right. He got outside of our end this time. He throws across the middle. Wide open Conk down on our 45. He hit the big tight end down there. Mitchell, he was wide open. The quarterback, Johnson, threw back across the green of the field to the 45. First down, Oakland.
Kind of a half roll to the right, and he hits Johnson coming back to him, and a good catch, good throw.
Ball on the 45, Oakland down by 11. They go to split backs this time. Take it, drop back to pass, looking over the middle, throw incomplete. That one there, interference. Oh, man. Interference call on our linebacker, Marlowe C., and that'll be 15-yard penalty down to the 30-yard line. Pass interference on the Blue Devils, 15-yard penalty.
Mike Moscadelli in the game at defensive end for the Blue Devils, replacing Carlos Kendall. So Moscadelli and Skullroot are our defensive ends. Hasty and Gray, the tackles. Cantrell up front at the nose.
Ball on the 30-yard line, 1st down and 10. Oakland back to pass. Whistle blows. Did we line up off sides again? We've been in the neutral zone twice. This time I think Oakland moved. We'll have to wait and see. Referee, illegal procedure, Patriot. 5-yard penalty. We'll take it back to the 35, 1st and 15.
Terry, what about the penalty situation tonight for Oakland?
Tommy, that was their very first penalty of the night. One penalty for 5 yards. Lebanon's been penalized 4 times for 30.
1st and 15, the ball on the 35. Oakland has been putting the ball up on the air in this drive. Take it, run the tailback, crosses, cuts back on the green of the field, and then gets hammered and knocked down. as he gets to about the 33 or 32-yard line, as he cut it back in and picked up about 2.5, where it'll be second down, and we'll say 12. Give him to the 32, second and 12. They haven't spotted the football yet. They'll put it on the 33, second and 13.
Once again, the importance of this football game, the loser virtually eliminated from any hopes of making it to the playoffs.
Split backs, flanker right. High set, back to pass. Looking, got a man down here, but it's well overthrown. Incomplete, but he almost made a heck of a catch. Zach Benier had him well covered, but that pass was almost caught by Chris Pearson on the 25-yard line as he run it down and out. Incomplete. Third down and 12.
Looks like that Oakland is picking on Zach a little bit. Most of the passes thrown here in the late stages of the second quarter and the early part here in the third have come towards Zach's side of the field.
So actually it's third and 13. They've got to go to the 20. The ball's on the 33. Split a man wide to the right, one to the left. Zach's back off of him, back to pass, looking down the middle, long pass, incomplete and almost intercepted on the 5-yard line by Mo Thompson. Thompson had his man well covered, and Mo is not getting up. May have had the breath knocked out of him. Tommy's on the field and has not gotten up yet. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back, Donnie. 30-second break, and we'll come back. Back at Oakland, Mo Thompson gets off the field. They're going to attempt a 50-yard field goal. Greenfield, the ball spotted on the 40. The snap is down. The place is blocked. We blocked it. It's rolling back to the 50. It's rolling. It's picked up. And Carlos Kendall picked it up on the 50. I think it was blocked by Zach Benier, I think. Carlos Kendall picked it up on the 50. Zach Benier got through and blocked the field goal. Lebanon takes over on the 50.
Bruce, Oakland gambling on the 50-yard field goal attempt by Greenwood. The trajectory starts out a little low to kick it that far. Zach Benier diving, and at the apex of his leap, knocks the ball away with a block, and the Blue Devils take over in great field position.
They've got a double slot with one setback. Triplett takes the football, runs a trap inside, won't get much, got a yard, maybe two, and they'll knock him down. So we have gone with that double slot. We have not done a whole lot out of it. We're trying to trap them in the middle, and that time we go from the 50 down to the 48 and get two where it's second and 8.
The quick routes to the slot backs look like they'll be open. Maybe a quick out to the slot, maybe the hot routes, because you've got 4 receivers out there. Maybe a little 2-step, 3-step drop by Greg. That's all the time he'll need.
DeMont is out here wide to the right. One-on-one coverage. Back to pass. Triplett looks, screen pass set up, tapped up in the air, incomplete. They were trying to set a screen pass up to Zach Benier, and looked like he had some daylight. I mean, maybe if he could have got it over, one of the Oakland people got their hands up and batted it to the turf.
Just at the last second, an Oakland defensive lineman gets a hand up, tips that thing away, and it looked like we had some running room down the near sideline. Lebanon looking now at a 3rd down and long.
Well, it's actually 3rd and 9. We'll only give Dirksen 1 yard on that first carry. 3rd and 9 on the 49. Passing situation, 6 minutes to play, third quarter, Lebanon by 11, 14-3. Triplett takes it, quick slant over the middle. DeMont Stone caught down on the 38. First down. Triplett drilled it to Stone. DeMont caught it on the 38, got hammered there on his going across the middle, but that pass, again, right on the money. First down, Blue Devils.
And a good catch by DeMont. He gets his hands up in front of his face, catches the football with his hands away from his body. Terry, nice throw by Greg. What are his numbers?
Tommy, he's now 6 of 11 tonight for 83 yards. Stone has caught 5 of the 6 receptions.
Ball is on the 38, 1st and 10. Lebanon, they lead 14-3. Take it, we run a draw up the middle. That's Zach Benier. Zach crosses the 35, and he's pulled down on the 33. So a draw play from the 38 to the 33 gets 5, as Benier is now back in at tailback, and he carried that football for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 on Oakland's 33-yard line. Tyson Neal checks in. Lanier will check out. Tyson Neal, sophomore, triplet to quarterback, comes up to the line of scrimmage, the junior. Slot left. Takes it, runs across, flags flying everywhere. Before the play, we either moved or they were in the neutral zone. This has happened about 5 or 6 times tonight. Illegal motion, no. Offsides, Lebanon. We lined up offsides on offense.
Now, Bruce, we've got to do a better job than that, because our split receivers, if that's who the call was against, they have an official out there with them, and they can ask that official if they are lined up properly or not. And if it's a split receiver, there's no excuse for that.
So it's second down now, and 11 yards to go, or second and 10 right at it, I guess. Second and 10. Slot right, take it, run across, inside. There goes Tyson Neal, banging his way to the 30-yard line. Tyson Neal picked up about 8 yards out of that play. He got all the way to the 30 as we run the cross and pull our tackle and our guard and go to their 30-yard line, where we'll be 2 yards short of a first down, 3rd and 2.
The Redskins play where we send the fullback one way, bring the tailback against the grain behind the 2 blocks of Atchley and Dunaway.
Slot left, the ball in the 30. Neal's the tailback, triplet calling signals. Takes it, runs a sweep. Tyson Neal cuts it in, powers his way to the 28, or very close. This one will probably bring the chains out, as Tyson Neal is very close to a first down. They'll have to unstack them. It's going to be very, very close. Tommy, can you tell by your binoculars? You think it's short? We'll wait and see. They bring the chain crew out. We had to get to the 28. We're very close to that. Tyson Neal run a sweep. They stretch the chains, and we'll let you know. It is short by about 2 inches. 4th down and 2 inches to go, and that's about it. 3:51 to play, 3rd quarter. Lebanon 14, Oakland 3. This one's for a playoff berth. Of course, you still have Kugel to beat in the final game if you can win this one. Need about 2 inches. We bring them to the line of scrimmage. Slot left, eye set. Triplet takes it, runs a quarterback sneak. He didn't get it, people. They knock him straight back. Oakland has helped. In fact, he lost a yard back to the 29. They